Well, yesterday was definitely full of surprises, and I definitely saw something that I never could expect out of Nintendo. I want to apologize to you guys. I'm dealing with allergies at the moment, so if I'm talking funny, I'm sorry for that. So please excuse me for that. But anyway, I definitely want to go over the Star Fox Direct that happened yesterday. So as you all know, the Star Fox remaster for the Switch 2 will be coming out next month on June 25th of 2026. Now, I want to be very honest with you guys. I'm actually really excited for this new Star Fox game. I definitely think it's going to be really fun to play. You know, it's really it's really another one in Nintendo's super realistic video games out there that they made for the Switch 2. So the fact that that's like so realistic, it's going to be very eye catching, and despite people mocking the new designs, which I can understand to a certain extent, I feel like the designs are definitely great for the most part. There are some exceptions to that part, which I'll go into in just a moment. But I definitely want to say everything about the new game looks really good. I love how they added like better gameplay, and they even improved the cinematics to the story, which is definitely going to be a major selling point to me. Part of the pun, of course. But anyway, yeah, I definitely enjoyed a large chunk of the direct. It was pretty sad to know that it was only like 15 minutes. I was expecting it to be like at least 30 minutes, but I digress. I'm not really going to complain about how short it was, because it was really good for the most part. It was very well presented. I'm going to go into the designs of the characters, and I also need to talk about my ability to change my way of thinking when it comes to Nintendo's pricing methods with their products. So let me just get this out of the way. The character redesigns for the new Star Fox game are great for the most part. Fox and Falco look super badass. Peppy and Slippy, they looked really adorable. I'm just gonna say that out loud. They are cute as hell. Okay, you can't go wrong with that. I really like how they made Peppy like a lot more chubbier, and he looks so fluffy, and like you can just snuggle up in bed with him. Well, that sounds kind of wrong, but if you guys get the point, if you know, you know. The only problem that I have with the redesigns of the characters, well, I mean, it's not really their proportion sizes with their legs or whatever. I mean, that's not a big deal to me. The only character that bothers me right now is Cat Monroe. Cat Monroe is the cat character that appears on the level Zonus, where she talks about how we're closing in on the enemy to Falco. Her redesign got butchered pretty badly. I'm sorry, Nintendo, but that's like the only character that you really messed up on. Cat Monroe looked her best in both Star Fox 64 3D and also in Star Fox Zero. Why did they change her design so much? I don't know. Now, I've actually played Star Fox Command, and I know that Cat Monroe had a much different appearance in that game. However, it's not going to really excuse the fact that they've made Cat Monroe look so disproportionate. I guess she looks okay. I mean, she doesn't look half bad, but it's just the way that her face looks that's like very off-putting to me. So yeah, Cat Monroe is the only character that kind of bothers me right now. As for Team Star Wolf, I think their designs are very spot on. Andrew Oikini looks well. I mean, he's Andross's nephew, so I can understand why he looks so creepy. Well, the whole Star Wolf team looks creepy in a good way, in my opinion. Let me just say that out loud. I don't know, man. I'm kind of mixed between missing the old designs of Star Fox and like the new designs. The new designs are growing on me every time I look at them. So I can definitely say for sure that getting the new Star Fox game for $50 digitally is going to be worth the money, which I'll be going into in just a moment, actually, because I definitely need to talk about that. Besides the new Star Fox game that I'll be getting next month, I was actually able to get like 3 new games that are not Nintendo this year. The games that I got are Trails in the Sky, Trails of Cold Steel 3, and also Trails of Cold Steel 4. The reason why I got these games because I've been listening to the soundtracks of the game itself, and the soundtrack alone was enough for me to wait for these games to go on sale by Nihon Falcom. The moment I started playing these games, I just fell in love with like the story, the characters, the gameplay, and everything. It's just really nice. It's like a breath of fresh air, just playing something that is not really Nintendo. And it was actually on sale. I don't know about you guys, but the Trails series, it feels like it still feels like playing a Nintendo game on its own, but it's not really Nintendo. It's funny how that works for me all of a sudden. Honestly, I just needed a huge break from all the Mario and Zelda that I've been playing so much, ever since the year began. I was just needing something different. Okay, I just I kind of needed to branch out of Nintendo for like a little bit. Mostly because, well, I mean, I hate to say this, but it's true. It's because Nintendo's games have been so ludicrously priced for like 70 or even 80 fucking dollars for like a new Switch 2 game. That the price just doesn't work out for me, Nintendo. I'm sorry. You guys pushed your greed too far this time, and it's forced me to make some new decisions myself to where I have to like where I want to like try out new games that will go on sale eventually, or that I know will go on sale because you guys can't oh my god, you guys can't even make a sale for your own games to even begin with until like after like 10 years or so. Like, that's not how it works in the Nintendo. Look, I may not be a salesperson, but as a customer, this is really all common sense here, okay? If you want your customers to buy a new product, the least you could do is you can make a sale for it and still make a profit out of it somehow. Like, make it affordable for people to buy. If you have if there's a sale, I mean, do what Falcom did for their Trails series games. They put out a sale just like last week, and once I found out they had a sale for these games, I went for it. Why? Because I know the games are going to be great to play. They're going to be worth my time, and they're worth my money for less. That's how you do it, Nintendo. Sell your fucking games for once, and that way people will buy it. And lower the goddamn price of the Switch too, because no one's gonna buy the damn thing at $500 fucking dollars or even more. I mean, if you're stupid enough to raise the damn price on the thing, despite the hard times where we're going. And even Review Tech USA says this as well. If I'm gonna buy this thing, I gotta make sure I have my bills paid first. Because if I can't have electricity in my home, I can't get the system. It's not fucking rocket science, for God's sakes. I don't know what's up with Nintendo lately. I definitely feel like they've changed so much ever since Satoru Iwata passed away, and when Reggie Fils-Aimé left their American branch. I do have hopes though that they'll change for the better eventually. I don't really have any future plans to give up on Nintendo completely. I know a lot of people did already. I mean, I can't really blame them anymore. Well, let's be honest about that. But really, Nintendo, you have to get your shit together because I'm not going to be able to sugarcoat you anymore with how expensive you make your games out to be. The fact that you made the new Star Fox game $50 to get digitally, that's a good step in the right direction, a major step in the right direction, I must say. And I've also noticed too that they lowered the price for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond for the Switch 2. It was $70 originally, but because of the fact that they announced the their ability to like balance out the pricing between physical and digital, it's now $60 for the game digitally. But if you're gonna get it physically, though, you have to pay like $10 more. So besides all that, though, I can definitely say it's really nice to see that the Switch 2 is getting an actual brand new game that's going to be worth the money, and it's going to be $50 to get the game as well. Well, if you're going to get it digitally, that is. But I just really hope Nintendo will get their shit together like later on throughout the year, and I understand that their customers have to come first, not their fucking investors. That's all I have to say. This is Major League Gaming logging out. Thank you guys for watching.